All right, what is up? And welcome back to Aiden's World of Sports. Today, I got my boy Nathan Stewart. Take a little bit to talk about yourself. I know you could do it better than I can.
Yeah, I'm Nathan Stewart. I go to St. Vincent High School in Lower Maryland. I'm a 6'5" receiver, weigh 190, and I currently hold nine offers right now.
Yeah, so as you heard, 6'5" for a wide receiver. Man, you're
Yeah,
tall. You're tall. Do you ever you ever thought about playing basketball before you went to football?
yeah, but like it wasn't as fun, so that's why I just play football.
All right, it's a good answer because football is really your sport. I'll
Yeah,
put some highlights on the screen for people to watch when I edit this. I've seen some of your highlights. You be mossing kids, and those kids don't
like
even look small. Those kids don't look
three.
small. They look big, but you still moss them. How you make it look so easy? How you move so well for 6'5"?
It's really at this point, it's God given. It's me trusting myself, me having confidence in myself to make the play. So I see the ball in the air, it's my ball. That's how I think about it.
Yeah, and I see something that I want to really touch on a lot with this interview. Your route running skills. You look like a really polished route runner and you move fast for a guy who's your size. Typically NFL receivers who are bigger, you don't see them, moving as fast. You see
Yeah.
them going down the field though. Your quarterback, if they get time, you're getting the ball. You're mossing people. You're moving fast and you're mossing people. Who'd you really study to run to really like model your route running off of? Who's that one receiver?
So the one receiver is Julio Jones. I really try to base my whole craft on him because I watched him since I was little, watched him progress as a player. So like idolize him as my mentor in football.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I see a little bit of, like release like Devontae Adams. I see the
Chill.
route running of like Adam Thielen, but you got the whole package. So we'll talk about that. Your team, I think it said in your huddle, you guys did you win state championships this year? I think
Nah,
you
that
got
was 2019. That was 2019.
and you were a freshman at that time, right?
Yeah, the freshman.
So explain as a freshman what it was like to win your state championship and to really that's where you started to really come up and get known, right?
hmm
So explain how that was like and explain the process.
It was a fun process. Like my freshman year, I came in eighth grade year, just balled out spring ball, and I got to start my first two games as a freshman. And after that, we lost our first game. After that, we just kept winning. And as a team, we was a strong team. So we just kept winning and winning. And we got to the championship, like we had so much connection on our side. We had so much love from the fans on the side. We just knew we were gonna win. After that, we just kept progressing as a as a team in the DMV. And yeah, that's how really how it went for my freshman year.
Yeah, and freshman year, you won the state championships, your school got known, and you really started to blow up. You got nine
Mhm.
offers. Uh anything you want to say about your commitment process? Anyone you're looking at heavily right now, or somewhere you really want to go?
I'm I don't know. But my plan is to commit before my senior season starts. So like the next 4 to 5 months, I'll be committing somewhere soon.
Wow, that's soon. I mean, hey, I definitely got to get you back on here once you announce your commitment. We got to talk about that for
For sure.
sure, for sure.
For sure.
But I saw one really enticing interest. Penn State. You looking at it?
Yeah, Penn State my dream school, and I'd love to have Penn State. I feel like Penn State is like where I just always wanted to play at. The atmosphere is crazy there. I just want to play in that atmosphere. Just make something happen out there.
Hey, if you playing at Penn State, I'm not that far. You better hit me with tickets to a whiteout game.
Man, I got you, brother. For sure, I got you.
Yes, sir.
I got you, bro.
I gotta go for one of those. So now we talk about college. Let's talk about NFL. You're big. You could get there for sure. You work
Yeah.
hard. I seen your highlights. Your quarterbacks trust you. I think that stays the same in college. You got a clear path to the NFL. What team you want to play on in the NFL? You make it. You get drafted. What's your dream scenario?
I've been thinking about that lately, for real too. I want to play for like I don't know. I want to play for the Falcons because even though the Falcons like not a good organization, like they're not a winning organization. I want to play in Julio Jones' shoes where I could like have a chance to break records that he broke in Atlanta. That's really why I want to play for Atlanta.
You asking for number 11 if you get there?
Nah, since they changed the number rule, I'm going for number one.
Number one. All right. I like it. I like it. You could
Yeah,
keep. They could keep 11 retired. That's for sure.
yeah, yeah, they can have that. They can have that.
uh, I got something to ask you about you. I saw your junior season highlights. It was on your huddle. Your
Mhm.
quarterback throws the ball to you in the craziest situations. How have you
Yeah.
developed such chemistry and such trust with the quarterback for him to throw to you when you have three guys on you? How does that work? Because I don't understand it as a spectator. So tell me how it works as a player.
It's just off season work where we just talk to each other like, you gotta trust me to make the play because I'm gonna beat under it. You gotta trust me to make the play. And we practice that a lot of times where we just throw the ball up and see who's gonna catch it. And I come down with it, so that's when I guess in the game time he see me open, he see no one else open, he see me down the field like he just trusts me enough to make the play. And that's how I make the highlight.
You got a lot of those for sure. You got a lot of
Yeah,
those. See, it's crazy because as a spectator, for me, I'm like, okay, you're double teamed. Maybe you draw another cornerback and get someone open, but you draw another cornerback and you're open somehow. So
yeah,
I'm like, as a fan, I'm thinking to myself, like, I wrote it down too. I have notes. I was like, got open over four defenders. And I looked at that when I was like right before we got on, I was like reading my stuff. I was like, wait, how did I write that? Got open over four defenders. That something not right here. But nah, it's right. So it's insane. So it's insane to just think about that. You
yeah.
really have everything. You got like talent, you got the height, you got the speed, you got the physical gifts.
Thank you.
Mental. Let's talk about the work ethic. What's your
Mhm.
training schedule like? How has it progressed over the last like 2 years?
It increased in, like a lot because before I ain't really take football serious as I did now. I just play football just to play football, and then when I started working out more, started like getting into like my speed, footwork, and stuff like that. People told me that I have potential to be one of the greats. So that's why I took more training. Like I used to train like every day with my trainer. He got me way better from what I was before. And I work out like 3 days a week now. And on Saturday I work out with my speed trainer. So it's just like a lot goes into what you see on the field. So I like to know that what I'm doing off the field is progressing on the field.
Yeah, and you hitting like weights and everything too, always in the gym, or is it more focused on getting onto the field before you get into the gym? What's that focus right now, especially in the off season?
But right now it's focused more on my upper body strength and like in the weight room right now more so I can like be stronger than my opponent. So, like in the springtime, we have our like camps and stuff where we just like have field work all the time and less weight room. So that's how right now I'm focusing on weight room right now.
All right, yeah, that's good. That's good because you also I think you also played a little bit of safety, right?
Nah, it's on there, but I play even like for fun, like it's 7-on-7 or like or 5 up games.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say I saw you make a few tackles in the highlight in the highlight mix too. So yeah, I was just wondering if you played both positions too, full time.
Nah,
Ah, could be fun. You never know. I mean,
yeah, it will be fun.
Trayvon Diggs was a wide receiver going into Alabama. Now he's a bullhawk corner. You you
Yeah,
you ever see yourself making a switch or not?
no, I think I'm locked in receiver. I ain't gonna lie, I'm locked in.
I mean, hey, it's a good place to be. You definitely got talent for it. Maybe you ever thought about playing tight end or not?
Yeah, tight end. I got from tight end. What I'm considering as being a bigger receiver, but at the same time, I want to stay at receiver. Like Maryland offered me as a tight end. So if I go to Maryland, you can see me play tight end. So who knows?
I don't know. You like receiver though. I could tell you want that receiver spot. So
Receiver spot.
it's for sure. That's a good spot. Hey, I don't blame you. You want to line up in that slot. You run
Yeah.
the mouse on anybody. Yeah, for sure. And so now I want to just talk with you about NFL. What's your thoughts on the NFL? Because I got to talk about pro sports too. What you thought about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl was like it was a great like I was intrigued and all that like I felt like the Super Bowl this year was like very balanced. Like it wasn't a super team on this side, the not good team on the other side. Like a good balanced game back and forth. And I feel like they should have gave my man Jamar chase the ball more. He's tough. Like he can go to work. And T Higgins too. T Higgins is like he's really a fundamental receiver. And I was mad that Odell got hurt because Odell was going for MVP that game too. Like you could just tell he's going for MVP that game. But the Super Bowl was like a great Super Bowl to watch.
Yeah. You thought that was a face mask on T. Higgins though on that touchdown? You
It was, but from my point of view, I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm a receivers too. So
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like it's football. Let him play.
All right, let him play. Hey, they let him play. It was a good game. It
Yeah,
worked either way. That was a really bad. It was a really weird call in the end of
yeah,
it. You're
for
looking
real.
at it like, wow, the Bengals could have won that game. But the Rams got out in the end. But
They ran that out.
yeah, and OBJ. Now, you think he should retire now that he tore his ACL second time? It's the same knee. You think he still got it left in him, or you think he kind of? I
Uh,
hate saying OBJ's washed. I love OBJ. I'm a
nah,
Giants
I
fan.
don't. I don't think he was. I think he's look at that dog and like I feel like he's look at that motor in him. Like it's just unfortunate that he keep tearing his ACL. But if he's really like that, I think he's going for another Super Bowl this year with Rams.
With the Rams? Yeah, I mean, he'll probably sign with the Rams. I don't see why the Rams wouldn't give him a contract. It's going to be a small contract. He tore his ACL, so
Yeah.
you never know. But all right, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. That was a fun
Mhm.
interview to do for sure. I gotta,
Thank
I
you.
gotta get you back on. Like, keep having you back on. You're the guy for real. I
So thank
appreciate
you,
it.
man.
All right, thank you for coming on, man. I'm gonna have this up soon for sure.
That's a bet.
All right, thank you.
I bet.